Welcome back to 12 Hainan 2014. Today we have the Queen Stage, the stage 7 from Dongfang to Wuzhishan. It's 199 kilometers long, become the hardest stage of the race. And riders will pass 3 sprints and 3 Category 1 climbs. With this difficult stage, ranks of all classification might be shoveled again. Nicolo Bonifacio have the yellow jersey from yesterday, but he will need to rely on his whole team for keep this jersey till the end of the stage. Race starts on 10 AM with 127 riders joining the game. Even the sunlight is shining at the start, but the weather report is showing that riders will facing a heavy rainfall at Wuzhishan, which is the most difficult part of this stage. The fight is very intense at the front of peloton. Until 51 kilometers, a leading group with 18 riders are having an advantage of 40 seconds. The first group passed the first sprint with Bakhater of Astana took the first place, Kentwell and Margonton took the second and third. 18 riders still have 55 seconds advantage before the peloton, but 7 riders came out and started chasing them. At 78 kilometers, these 2 groups join as one 25 riders leading group. Even the peloton is hardly chasing them, but they still arrive at second sprint 25 seconds earlier. Past the second sprints, La Palme Masai rider Jose and El Faras had first and third. Armin took the second place. After the sprint, 3 riders break out the leading group. Their polka dot jersey owner Sergei Grinchin, Thomas of Belkin, and Branislav of Posta CCC. The rest of the leading group riders are back in the peloton, and 3 riders are having a 25 seconds advantage. With massive feeding at the peloton, that gap has just pulled up to 5 minutes within 10 kilometers. Coming to the first climb, Sergei took the first place without any competition. Branislav and Thomas had the second and third place. Sergei can take a rest at the coming sprint for another 2 climbs. Everyone is asking, can one man in still have the blue jersey after the Queen stage? But for himself on the GC top 4 rank, this blue jersey comes no important than the UCI points. For what he had in this race can push him up a lot on his Asia Tour ranking. At 122 kilometers for the third sprint, Thomas of Belkin had the first place, and Branislav and Sergei took the second and third. Lampuri Marita take control of the peloton and pulled up the speed chase down the leading group. The gap was 2 minutes 20 seconds and it decreased to 40 seconds at 133 kilometers. They can't allow them to pass the third climb like this, or else the yellow jersey will be in danger. At 141 kilometers, Sergei is at the very front, ready to take another KOM, and he crossed the line first, added 9 points on himself. When they pass the summit, 3 riders are back in the peloton with a very high speed descent. Again, peloton has been split into 3 groups with 39 riders in the first one, and yellow jersey Nicolo Bonifacio was in it. They had a gap of 3 minutes 40 seconds with the last group. For the last 15 kilometers, stage 4 winner Julian Antomachi flies out the first group with Astana rider Andrei Zaitsis. Coming to third climb, they had a 1 minute seconds gap with the peloton. Julian crossed the line at the first place, and Andrea and Alexander had the second and third. During the last 10 kilometers, Julian Antomachi, the Continental rider, will compete with the Pro Team rider Andrew. Even Andrew had experienced many Grand Tours, but Julian didn't show up any fear with his speed. With the last 5K, they still have a gap over a minute. There is no way the peloton can get them back. Last 100 meters, Julian beats the Pro Team rider Andrew and on the stage. With this 1 minute to arrive before the peloton, he is now moving up to the first on GC. At the last 15k, Astana team start to attack first, and I know they're on the top of GC, so I think I have a chance to win, and I follow them all the way till the end, and I'm so happy that I had the final victory. Julian Antomarchi gets on the podium again for the stage victory and bring back the honor to his team Lapon Masai. Wang Mei-in gives away the blue jersey for Andrezaitis bonus time of the final sprint. He is now the best Asian rider and also the second place on GC. Sergei Grinchin of Ukrainian national team had 2 climbs of this stage. Again, he became the king of mountain. Even lost the yellow jersey to Julian, Nicolo Bonifacio is still the king of sprint with this green jersey. Julian Antomarchi again crossed the line with the solo leading. He showed the pro team, even a continental team rider, he's also strong enough to take away the stage and get his yellow jersey. Thank you for watching today. We'll see you tomorrow.